Carpenters arrived at the Palladium to do some concerts, one of which Capital was involved with, and people brought toys in for presents, and the foyer of Capital was absolutely covered with toys. Well, on the stairs by the foyer, Maggie caught up with the Carpenters.
Before you run down, can you tell us a little bit about your new choreographer? I believe they're trying to kind of revamp your image. You've been accused of being the pop purists, very nice, the boy and girl next door. You wanted something a little bit more funky this time round. So what's new about the show?
It's not really meant to change an image, because if you see the show, it's really the image is basically the same. It's just to add some new life to the show. And his name's Joe Layton, and he's done numerous Broadway shows, and he's worked with, he did Diana Ross's new show. He's working with Olivia Newton-John right now.
He's brilliant. Well, what's this I hear about you drumming in the show, Karen?
Well, I have played since we started, but about a year ago, we decided that rather than just playing one of the songs in the show, Rich wanted to put together a whole kind of a, you refer to it as an extravaganza.
Yeah.
So it's about 7 minutes long, and it's a combination of two Gershwin tunes, It's Wonderful and Strike Up the Band. And it's, altogether, there's 4 sets of drums that come on the stage, and it's just a big, fun thing to do.
Well, as you know, we've got this concert tomorrow night. People have bought in toys in exchange for a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people say that there's a moment in your stage act where you're very gooey. You look at each other, you sing, "We've only just begun." Do you mind this kind of criticism?
No, because the whole theme of the show is the closeness of the entire group. It's got nothing to do with being gooey. And I feel that whatever was said about that moment in the show, it was completely, the whole theme was totally missed.
Yeah, it was missed. I mean, the idea that we say together to each other, was the lyric, one of the lyrics, "We've only just begun," and then we also motion to the group. And
it includes like 50 people that are on the stage. I mean,
it's just summing up the whole theme of the show.
Karen, when did you realize you had a very talented brother?
Oh boy, a long time ago. I never really knew why, because I didn't have an early interest in music for myself, but I always liked to watch him play, and I always followed him to the gig. And even before I played anything, I just used to like to watch him and
Watch
listen.
the drummers that I had with.
I can go, huh?
Okay, big brother, when did you realize you had a sister with an angelic voice?
Around late 64, early 65.
Well, we look forward to hearing you both. Tell us a little bit more about the show. How long will it last? Do we hear all the golden oldies you've done?
We come pretty close. We try to fit as many of the records that we can in, and it's the whole show that we're going to do Friday night is really something that Richard and I were trying to think of something to thank London, for this phenomenal response. And it was something that kind of popped up, and we thought, oh yeah, that's terrific, and it's something that Richard and I and the whole group are just dying to do to say thank you to London.
And they really did. Capital's foyer was filled with toys, all of them now in needy places thanks to many hard-working volunteers.